Hey everybody, today's video I want to talk about the reason why we sometimes feel like we blow opportunities. And then what I mean by that is sometimes, we'll actually be presented with an opportunity to meet with a potential big client or meet like a big personality or something like that. And we go into it feeling like, like with imposter syndrome, like who am I to speak to somebody like this? Or you actually go into the conversation, you actually have the conversation, and something happens, you blow it. All of a sudden, in the middle of the conversation, you're like, you find yourself like, oh, I can't do that, or you stumble, or something like that in the conversation. Even though really you could do whatever you're talking about. It's just because you're dealing with someone who you perceive as bigger, higher, more important than you, or you present with an opportunity that's out of your comfort zone, you wind up blowing it, and you kind of like, let's go back to my comfort zone a little bit. So I want to talk about the reason why this happens and what you can do to stop this from happening going forward. So again, it goes back to the idea of imposter syndrome and self-sabotaging behaviors, is that your brain's job is to try and protect you, using this kind of very old systems that we have in our brain to save us from the raging lions and tigers. And every time that you go into a new opportunity you've never experienced before, this thing kind of perks up. So, okay, are we safe? Is this a good environment to be in? Now, it's actually a really great place to be because, again, you're conscious, you're aware of your environment, you're engaged. It's a great place. And this is what growth is. Growth is discomfort, right? Growth is discomfort. This is exactly what discomfort means. Being able to go into environments that you're not used to, things that are new for you, make you feel uncomfortable because you're going to hopefully, use that as an opportunity to grow and learn and get to the next level. So, what happens is when you go into the meetings, right, if you're not aware of kind of what's happening and kind of how your brain is sabotaging you, you're going to feel like an imposter. You're going to feel like you shouldn't be there. You're going to, and then that could lead to you actually doing things that will sabotage you to pull you back down into your comfort level. And people, particularly business owners that are trying to grow their business, can get very frustrated because they feel like I'm getting the opportunities and I'm blowing them. I'm getting the opportunities and nothing's happening. I keep kind of getting stuck at this revenue level, stuck at this growth level, and I just can't seem to get past that. So the way that you want to get around this is, every single time that you're going to be presented with one of these new opportunities, is you want to sit down and you want to think. You want to think about, okay, how am I feeling? Right? Is this something that's going to happen to me? And you can also look at what's happened to me in the past. How have I sabotaged myself in my past? Some point in the conversation did I like freeze up? Did something happen in the past? Whatever that might be, whether it's going to be different for every single person. Identify what that is, and that way when you go into the meeting, you are looking for that, and you're not going to have a plan in place. Okay, when this happens, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to pay attention. Okay, I know this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do something else instead, right? Remember, there's a process. This is how habits are formed. Trigger, action, reward. So you have your trigger, which is, in this case, let's say it's going to be we're in a growth situation, right? Scary situation, right? The action is going to be your brain's jumping in place to be like, okay, whoa, we don't want to go there, new, something different, uncomfortable, right? And the result's going to be, you wind up staying at the same revenue level. You don't take advantage of the opportunity. So what you do instead is that trigger is going to come up. You're like, oh, I recognize that I'm going into this, fear mode, whatever it might be. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, instead of me just reacting, I'm going to take a deep breath, calm, center myself, and I'm going to follow the steps that I laid out for myself and stay focused in terms of talking to the person who I'm speaking with. Stay focused with them, what their needs are, listen, respond, engage, and basically what you want to do is you want to respond differently. That's the goal. Is you want to make sure that you don't get hijacked by this imposter syndrome that you have in your brain, so that you can take control and actually do the actions you need to do to move forward with your life and your business. So guys, that's the video. Hope you got some value out of this. Again, I help entrepreneurs, small business owners who are struggling with imposter syndrome and self-sabotaging behaviors to eliminate them so they can effortlessly jump to the next level in their business. If that's something you think you might be interested in having a conversation about, feel free to reach out, DM me, and if we think it's the right fit to help you, we'll set up a free call to help diagnose your issue and take it from there. All right, guys, talk to you guys later. Bye.